Hello, fellow humans. So I am in the lull between sessions, and I thought, what better time to clear out my jams than right now? So I turned on, it's a purity sound back in the background. I guess I should have checked to see what that frequency said, but like all the colors were white and yellow in the first place. So I sort of got a sense that it was a rinse of sorts. But I just wanted to do a little channel message. I was about to say challenge message. Just a little channel message. I am still in the throes of completing a bunch of readings, and I am in the process of deciding if I want to take all my cards over to my mom's house while she's out of town and spend a couple of days by myself just knocking this out. I'm probably going to do that. I keep like thinking as a mom, it's so hard to leave the house. Like if I even try to leave for like, are they actually fine without me? Yes. But the fight to get there is always something. Yes, we are. So I'm just gonna pull from random decks and see what I feel. I had some that were already set out here from the sessions I did earlier. And since I feel like I actually am like a clean spigot, like none of my energy is in this, I'm very curious to see what comes up. But I know I'm gonna start with the character oracle. I'm gonna pull like two from this. So what is the theme of today's channel message? And I was taken to, right? I ended up looking at three, like, hold on. So this is about somebody taking a risk to cultivate something new. Got the gambler and the farmer. Taking a risk to plant some new seeds. What else do farmers do? Every time I think of farmer, I think of like they sow and they reap crops. That's it. That's what they be doing. They take care of the land, the animals and stuff. So volunteer was the third card on the bottom. That has me a little stumped. So let's get to the rest of the cards so I can clarify. I'm going to go with the money manifestation. Wealth oracle here. Yeah, no, I'm not going to try to pull on that card anymore because I keep getting blocked. So what happens is I stare at the card and I try to read what the answer is off of it, like energetically, not the actual words, although I will read the words here because maybe it's triggering to somebody else. So the volunteer one says, selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, and dedication. Whereas the gambler says, risk taker of faith, speculation, addiction, debt, and fortune. And farmer says cultivation, harvest, land. So can I get some clarification on the volunteer card? Teacher of a particular niche. Okay, all right. So there are two energies going on here. I should have had them lower my nose so I could go, because that's how it felt. I was getting it. Okay, so Very possibly somebody's going to make somebody an offer. Somebody has an offer coming in. This is work oriented. I'm going to say that because money. And then entrepreneurs here, right? So the card said dream job, by the way, which says, do you ever think you could just get paid for being yourself? Oh my gosh, but that's my dream job. I sort of do that now though, but it's like manifestation is weird. This is not exactly what I meant, like it's it, but there's something missing. But I guess that's essentially maybe somebody's getting a work from home opportunity, the opportunity to work remotely. And I'm saying that because freedom of time came up also. The freedom to do whatever you want with your time is one of the ultimate benchmarks of an abundant life. You are the master of your schedule. The entrepreneur one says, as an entrepreneur, you will truly have an opportunity to discover yourself and all your potential. The card that was on the bottom, or like of the first part, was decision. So somebody is offering somebody a decision or an opportunity that will give them the freedom of entrepreneurs, like a dream job. They could just be themselves and cultivate, oh, cultivate stuff from there. That's a good question. I guess from whatever their niche is. Is that the right way to say that word? Because this is a key. It's like it says, with your unique experiences and fresh perspectives, you will do well specializing in this word. Niche, niche. I think that's it. So there's a block here also, though. The block is a internal one. That's difficult because that feels very focused in on like a particular, like even down to a person. But this is a collective reading, so I don't feel like I want to take that and make it that specific. So somebody's being given an opportunity, somebody else to be of service. I feel like I need to dig a little bit deeper. This is not given enough. Are a bunch of people about to be free in their jobs, like getting entrepreneurial opportunities? Can I get some clarification on this message today? Yeah, like anxious, like I'm gonna throw up. So I'm gonna take it that that's the feeling that will come along with this. Ooh, who jealous? This is a sloppy reading. See, that's why I'm happy I'm doing a collective one in between. Sometimes there's transference. If I am doing multiple readings in a day, I like to put space between them. Like I only record one per hour. Like it's the recording of it, however long it takes to render out, and then I wait and let some time pass. So like my channel would clear out. But I only did two today, but it was a little while ago. But the more I talk to other people during the day, like if there are people in my inbox, if I talk to my kids, it's like my aura piles up with a little bit of everybody's energy throughout the day, which is why I have to clean in the morning and I have to clean my aura at night because some of the stuff will get like warbly. Is that a word? Because right now this reading is messy. So, and now I'm really like, what does this have to do with the purification tone that I used? I was using the purification tone to clear this out, to just pick up anything that was here. A collective message usually is pretty good to just sweep all the little bits of energy that I've picked up away, which is one big group. And then I can go back to doing another reading. It's like I reset. But no, that's not what I'm getting here. This feels specific. The first step to achieving your dreams is committing to making them a reality. An offer of some sort, this could come through another person, or something could go wrong with your job that gives you no choice and you have to do this. Or you get the idea to do something and this is a green flag that you need to go for it. But whatever your situation is, regardless, the job is going to include you getting to do what you want to. And I didn't even see that. All right, so freedom, it was freedom of time, freedom of location, entrepreneurship, your dream job, just working, being yourself. But underneath that was travel, right? The last character card was traveler. This really is somebody's like dream job. Be your own boss, make your own money, travel, make your own schedule. I got I wouldn't be me if I ain't see, what's the plot twist? Because I know anybody else who's watching this is like, where's this coming from? And it looks like passive income will be a thing too, because I just went past that card. It's not usually coincidence. So this is somebody who I'm talking to is about to cultivate multiple streams of income. And one of them will be something that runs in the background sort of seamlessly. So money won't be an issue. Abundance is waiting around the corner, but it's waiting around the corner of you making a decision when this comes your way, and it should come your way in the next couple weeks. Let me pull and see if I can, because it's different for everybody, but I'm feeling like this is something that's supposed to happen in the next couple weeks. Y'all know how I am sort of about timing, right? Because it changes for every decision you make. Say right now, you're on the path to this way, right? But you decide, oh, I got tired, and you sit down for a minute. Now it's a different trajectory, like the GPS. Anytime you make a stop or you take a different way, it changes a little bit. That's what prophecy or reading these cards or telling you about something that's upcoming really is. Everything shifts and changes based upon the free will decisions that you make in between that sort of change stuff up. You and somebody can be on the road to having a great relationship when I pull cards today, like y'all are doing great, blah, 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 blah. But then the next day, your dude's self-sabotage kicks in and then suddenly he goes and puts it all up. But that wasn't in the cards before because that's not the vibration he was at that moment. That's not the vibration you guys had. Something happened to him overnight or during the week that dropped him down into that vibration. So I like to give possibilities and things that are firm directions. Usually there are two things, like this path or this path. I'm giving you the details of those paths and the opportunities, but you have to choose in order to get to your own outcome. So when is this meant to occur, I suppose? Bitch. I hate that. My cards are so disrespectful. When I'm doing my own personal pulls, or like my daughter asked me to do one because she got accepted to a bunch of colleges, right? So she asked me to do some for her outcomes for her colleges. Like, hey, if I go to this one with my friends or if I go to this one, right? The one with her friends, it ended up with her having a life where she gets by. And she has her cat, but she doesn't have much time to herself because she has multiple jobs because she got distracted while she was at school. It was great being able to do that for her. But the cards get cussed out all the time. It said, let it be a mystery. And then the next couple of days. And then the other one was by the end of the week. So for somebody, it's extra close, breathing down your neck. You don't even know it because it's time to move forward. Whatever was stalled before, and then this one, what I was sensing 3 months from now. So between now and up to 3 months from now, it's time to move forward. That's the bottom line. Whatever you've been doing, if you've been feeling like you're preparing for something, you don't know what it is, you're like, oh, What is all this extra energy? Nothing is making sense right now. It's because you were getting prepared, your computer, your human computer. And I'm starting to think of these brains as our supercomputers. Like we came into this life preloaded with certain programs, and everything that we have picked up since then has been added on top of like the base character. And I just have like the blessed job of being able to read everybody's user manuals. Weird, right? So the cards that first came out when I asked where this was leading, this threw me off. It's a journey, it's a happy family, and then there's some envy. So that journey confirms travel again, as far as I'm concerned. Somebody is going to be living the life of their dreams. Somebody's. All right, maybe I should do that. Who is this message for? What collective is this message for? Someone who is great with words and does a unique field or works in a unique field. Yeah, no, this is super like I hope this word haunts you guys in your dreams the same way this will haunt me today. So, somebody is moving towards or taking the path, possibly. Hopefully, you see this video and you know, yeah, say yes to that deal, right? Taking the path towards what will be stability, abundance, getting very gold at the end of the rainbow. Family's happy because not only can you travel, but you can take your family while you're traveling. But boy, is there a hater here. There's a hater. I gotta get into that. So somebody with really great words is somebody who the message is for. Somebody really great with words. Great at talking to other people, possibly good at motivating them, sharing ideas, inspiring others. You're a person other people would want to be around, which is probably why you get this opportunity. Somebody's going to come and you're like, hey, it's just like a lot of people would be interested in connecting with you. Like that's the energy of what I'm feeling here. So the message, oh, that's right, I already pulled. The message is for, I said it's a really unique thing. So this is aesthetic, oh man, I'm all messed up today. Aesthetic. So whatever, this dude. Then we have an animal shaman and a detective. That's really a very like select group. There's a lot of masculine energy there. That doesn't mean it's a guy, but I asked who this message was for. So, seeker of self reliance, abstinence, purification, discipline, animal spirit, spiritual leader, somebody who enjoys nature, investigator of truth, sleuth, clues, pursuer, truth unveiled. So, that's who the message is for. A diamond in the rough, right? So, who will be jealous? Who will be envious? Jeopardy music in my head. Ooh, I don't know why that made me so happy. I ain't expect to see a sassy male there. Some guy is gonna be mad. I don't know. That just hit me in my chest with like a level of happiness. Whoever you are making jealous, don't worry about them being jealous. It seems like you would be very happy that they are hating on where you're going and that they can't go with you. Is what it feels like. So this is an opportunity to stabilize yourself. Intuitively, you feel this coming, but this is going to be like a payback for all the anxiety and stress that you have been dealing with doing whatever job you were doing. This is like a great new start, which is probably also why I felt like it was coming in the next couple of weeks, like after all this retrograde stuff clears up. But opportunities can come during this time, and then you don't make your decision until a couple of weeks. Just know that things were getting the go. Is that it? I guess to start moving, whatever was being held up. So now I feel like I need to give you a message from your guys, like what you need to know about this. So I'm going to go with the empowering messages, and then I'm gonna see if it's a catch because I can't. I cannot leave y'all without that. That's how blessed this opportunity feels. Like if I'm going to stop playing for a second. No, it feels like this is absolutely going to blow your friggin' mind, catch you off guard, even if you have been purposely like manifesting this, like on your stuff, scripting, writing, all that stuff, you're still not. And I think I just made a post about this. I shared a little post-it note that says, when you finally get it, like you're gonna be like talking to God, like this is more than I prayed for. Like that's the energy, like overwhelmingly blessed in your stability. And it seems like the home life thing was really important, like getting that locked in and not being stressed, because there was a lot of anxiety uh, around stability and like finances here. But the hater, somebody that wishes they were you, kind of, to be honest. But it's a guy who wishes they knew what you knew or wishes they had your gift. This could have been somebody you dated. Ooh, you ever get in a relationship with somebody and it doesn't work out and y'all both understand that it did not work out at all, but even though they know that and they know that you would have never worked out together, they're still somehow jealous when you move on and you get with somebody else. It's like just because they're salty. That's what I'm feeling here. This feels like Salt Bay. So it's gonna be like jealous. It's a X. I'm more intrigued. Can I get one more card for who the person who this message is for? I guess that's a no. Like, no, you don't need this. Because, like, what is a butcher? A butcher and a waiter. Ah, okay, so it's trying to give me another message outside of that. Look, it's a butcher, right? A waiter and a bartender. But look at like the background and the feel of them. It's like a restaurant, is what that seems like. Could be like a dinner meeting. I ask more details about the person. That could be you'll find out when you're at a restaurant, when you're invited to a restaurant, when you come across somebody at a restaurant, when you meet at a restaurant. I don't know. But this is all giving me like very Fogo de Chao. But nah, it's some meat. It's somebody serving some drinks, and then it's like I can't believe I felt a wait and see off of a who is this message for card. Just know that whoever it is, you are not like everybody else. You have a very unique skill that is going to take you very far in life, like very far, like very comfortable. I was super happy. It was a beach included. Y'all know how much I love beaches. I love water. So, what's the twist? Let me get to that before I leave with the empowering message. So what's the catch? Is there a catch? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me. What's the catch to this offer of this job? Like, but no, that's like the law of motion, right? For every positive, there is a negative, equal, and like same reaction that has to happen. Is a law of balance. I know I just butchered that the way I said it, but I believe that's like some science thing. I'm gonna pull it at the same time. I'm not gonna look at what. So you're still down. I don't see it. So I'm gonna pull from this one. So what is the positive that will come from this interaction of this offer? Whatever. Yes, you can say whatever. It's all telepathic anyway. So that's the catch. Faith over sight. You don't know how this is gonna go, but you're being asked to give it a chance. I'm gonna say that's probably based on this one. Yep, I love this because there's no way I could have seen that. So you're being asked to trust your faith over sight, to go into something blind, right? But spiritual path. Let me use my favorite reference. The Billie Jean video is always what Faith Without Sight makes me think about. He can't see the next step in front of him, but every time he goes to make like a dance move, it lights up. Like he never misses a step. So it says, realign with your spirit. Refocus on your spiritual life and actively connect with the divine. Honoring your true self allows you to get back in sync with your highest good, the highest path. So when you trust God without seeing or looking at what's in front of you, you are trusting sight that is many, many steps. Like you're down here at the path being led, right? But God is all the way up there at the top, like your wingman. And the only way that you guys connect is telepathically through the messages you get ahead of time to follow. And a lot of time you don't get told what's happening or what's coming towards you. So you don't mess it up with your logic and your plans and your thoughts and your ego about what needs to happen and when and how you feel comfortable and all that other stuff, because you will mess it up for yourself. So sometimes God just says, get ready, do this, do A, B, C, and D. And if you trust, things will go well for you. I think things get messed up when you don't trust and you don't listen and you pull it apart so much that you don't do what you need to do and then you miss the opportunity. This is like telling somebody ahead of time, don't miss your opportunity. Divine timing. Allow things to unfold. Be patient. Have faith. By allowing things to happen in due time, you will move in harmony with life and you will be guided when the time is right. Somehow, even though this is a great opportunity, it's still going to give you anxiety. That was the other card. Anxiety, butterflies, discomfort, feeling vulnerable, new territory. Yeah, just being like naked, like feeling seen. It's something new, so it's going to feel weird. But it's great. I do feel that. Like literally, all you're going to have to do with whatever opportunity this is be yourself. Show up. Because you're being chosen, because not only did you deserve it, this is balance. This is like the universe paying you back. It says harmony can be restored. Okay, like your life being given back to you. If you lost stuff recently and a lot of stuff got moved out of the way, it was in order to connect more with your authenticity, who you actually are. So now when you go back out into the world, you'll be living with integrity. And that's my alarm going off. So are you being honest with yourself? Is someone not being real with you? The world needs truth. Use your intuition to speak it without judgment. That can have something to do with the gig. I said a talker. Maybe somebody's being given an opportunity to host something. Because that's my alarm song, by the way. I'm going to take that as a message. I totally forgot about it. But that's Sia, Unstoppable. And it's like a reluctant superhero song, but I use it when I'm almost close to the end of the day. And I'm like, all right, 1 or 2 more readings to go. I'm unstoppable. So y'all have a great day. And I hope this message finds whoever it's meant for. All you got to do is be yourself.